Good morning, everyone. This is Mark Irvine. I'm here with Mr. Gene Heyman of the Bogalusa Help Center, here located on Martin Luther King in Bogalusa, Louisiana. He's going to tell you this morning about the upcoming Postal Food Drive that will be held on Saturday, May the 13th for the Bogalusa Help Center. Mr. Heyman, go ahead.
Good morning, Mark. As he said, I am Gene Heyman, volunteer president of the Bogalusa Help Center for over 17 years. I was born in Bogalusa nearly 86 years ago. Moved away at 14 and returned home after retirement. I looked around for something good for volunteer work. Yep, I found it. 3 or 4 days a week. I live about 25 miles out. My travel cost is my love and care for others in need. The Bogalusa Help Center was started nearly 30 years ago. I'm joined this morning by several of our volunteer members of our board of directors. Our vice president here in the white shirt is Patricia Branch. How many years have you been doing this?
Since 1995.
How about that? And on my left, the other pretty one is Isla Pittman, and she's been around 23 years. She's our treasurer. Now, we had several others that couldn't be with us who are members of the board, but Wade and Mike Ordone, excuse me, that's 86 years old. Mike is here all the time. He tries to keep us all going. And Wade is the newest member of our board over here, so we're glad to have him. But 30 years ago, the Help Center was started by the churches in Bogalusa. And there was a need for about 40 families, seemed like. And we're still supported by some churches, businesses, schools, and individuals. We now serve nearly 400 families monthly. Families of 3 or more receive twice as much food as others. We have the canned foods, and every week we have fresh bread and fresh bananas. So we're serving nearly 400 families a month, and we're blessed by the folks who contribute to us. And the Postal Food Drive, which will be coming up on May the 13th, is one of the big helpers for us. And we're very appreciative to all the hard workers of the postal folks, because they work harder that day than ever. Thank all of you, and come see us.
We're here with Miss Patricia Branch. She's going to show everyone what a typical food box looks like from the Bogalusa Help Center here on Martin Luther King Drive in Bogalusa, Louisiana. Ms. Branch, show us what a typical food box looks like.
Okay, we have, this is for a family of 1 or 2. If you have 3 or more in your family, you will get double this amount. And we have a fresh bread, we have bananas, we have meat, some type of meat, we have rice, and then we have about 5 cans of vegetables. And this month we're giving out peanut butter and jelly besides our ramen noodles. This will feed maybe for a week. It will not take care of a whole month's family of food. So, but it's nourishing, and we have 400 families that we feed. We're here every Wednesday except the fifth Wednesday of the month from 8 to 12.
Okay, and y'all help people not only in Bogalusa but also other parts of Washington Parish too.
We have clients that come from Angie, Bornador, Mount Herman, and a few that come from Franklinton. And we do not turn anybody away as long as they qualify under the rules, and sometimes we stretch those rules. We feed them.
Okay, very good. I appreciate that. Just a reminder, the food bank does accept donations year-round. You can bring it to Martin Luther King Drive on Wednesdays from 8 to 12 if you have extra food or anything year-round. But the most important thing to remember is the upcoming food drive, which is going to be held Saturday, May the 13th. Be sure that early that morning, set out your non-perishable food items next to your mailbox, and your postal carrier will pick that up. We are very appreciative to the U.S. Postal Service for doing that for the Bogalusa Help Center and food banks across America. Thank y'all once again, Ms. Branch, for your time. And once again, this is the Bogalusa Help Center located on Martin Luther King Drive here in Bogalusa, Louisiana.